I am Roy Martinez, and I'm the product lead for the SharePoint Backup tool. And I've been working with it since its 1.0 release, so I've basically seen pretty much everything that it's had to throw at me since the initial conception of the tool. So I'm eager to share all that information with you guys and get everybody up to speed and educated on how the tool works. So what we're going to cover today, and I guess in general actually, over the course of the 3 sessions, today's first session we're going to cover basic architecture and component overview for SharePoint Backup. We're going to talk about the management console component, the repository database, and how it represents the skeleton of SharePoint Backup, so to speak. We're going to talk about the management service components and the various backup services and what the difference is between a primary backup service and otherwise. And we're going to touch briefly on the self-service recovery solution and what it does. Next week in the second session, we're going to cover farm backup and restore from top to bottom. We're also going to go through a complete installation from front to finish in the beginning of that session. But primarily, we're going to be focused on the farm backup and restore operations. What components get backed up? Where do the backup sets get stored? What's the difference between an in-place backup versus an in-place restore versus an out-of-place restore, et cetera, et cetera. And then in the third and final session of the series, we're going to focus on granular restoration and talk about the concept of mounting a backup set to an instance of SQL, how we do that, how we select the backup set type we're going to be mounting, defining the SQL instance we're mounting to, performing said mount, the different operations that consist or that make up a mount operation, i.e. a prepare for mount and the actual mount itself. We're going to look at selecting data from within a mounted database to restore, how to navigate through that data, and then some options we have in terms of including a mount operation within a scheduled backup for your disaster recovery strategy.